Shannon Kelley, the Moonsquid.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful, all coffeeed up.
Good. All prepared. You're right. Yeah. So we'll dive straight into it and say, what's your area of expertise?
Well, I really like to make my life living hell by stretching myself too thin.
Okay.
I like to spread my time evenly between making costumes, painting, and voice acting.
Okay, so you got like quite a range of things that you cover.
Yeah, and it never seems to be good enough, but I try to keep it narrowed onto those three things.
Yeah. Don't want to stretch it further into like other things.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's like the thing? Was the one thing that you started first, sort of thing, like you focus on first, and you kind of branch off into others, or did you kind of get into them all at the same time?
Well, I started with art first. I mean, that's a really easy thing to get started with when you're younger and you have no cares in the world and nothing but, the back of your mother's car seat and a pen, even though she doesn't like that too much. But you get started where you do. And I've been drawing and writing little stories and little comics ever since I can remember. I mean, they've been crap most of the time, but I really enjoy doing it, and it's always made me really happy. And then I added costuming onto that in about 2005 when I saw some pictures of cosplayers at an anime expo. So I started doing that and just started getting into voice acting a few months ago.
Oh wow, how did the voice acting thing happen?
It was a really random thing. It didn't really present itself in a professional manner. I was listening to an anime soundtrack on a long drive, and my partner asked me, "Oh, what show is this from?" And instead of actually just telling him, I sat there and recreated the entire dramatic scene as the music played out. And he said, "Hey, that was really good. You should try being a voice actor." And I did, and it's been going pretty well.
That's like not a normal response if someone asks you a question is to like reenact the whole show.
Yeah. I couldn't figure out how to explain it because I mean it's not hard to say a show title, but it was a really dramatic moment and it wouldn't have given it any credit if I just said what it was.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
It's got you work, so keep doing more random crap like that, and you never know where it'll lead. So you do quite a bit of cosplay stuff then?
Yeah.
How do you go about like designing costumes? Obviously, do you have like a background in doing a lot of sort of costume design, or is it mostly based off cosplay stuff?
Really wish I had some kind of training or background in it, but it's mostly just learning from mistakes.
Yeah.
You buy patterns and alter them as you see fit, and you learn based on how you mess up or how things look awful, what you should or shouldn't do for next time, and you just kind of keep building on mistakes until you make things that aren't so mistake ridden.
Okay.
It's a massive journey, and I mean that sounds miserable the way I just put it, but it's actually a lot of fun, and it's good to learn new things.
Yeah, exactly. And that mistake thing, that's kind of with any art really. You've got
Yeah, that's true.
kind of got to mess up, but so you know what to do better next time.
Yeah, and you just gotta keep the mentality of this isn't me completely, being awful and losing. This is me learning, and that can be kind of hard to keep up with a lot of the time. But as long as you just remind yourself that you're not perfect and you're still trying to figure out how to be good at this thing, then it's all good.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why I like prefer traditional medium paints and inks and stuff, because you can't undo them. So you see all your mistakes and you're like, oh, okay. With digital, it's just like Control Z, and you're like, oh, I've done now, and then you don't worry about it.
It feels really good to be able to Control Z. I mean, I don't do digital a lot, and I used to a little bit. And Control Z was really nice, but there's something really gratifying about seeing all of these mistakes that you can't fix and line them all up and just see yourself making less and less mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's growing.
Yeah, definitely. Have you got any sort of projects that you've worked on that have been like your favourite ever?
So far, I've been working on a graphic novel, which I haven't worked on in a few months or so, but it's my favorite because I've been working on it since 2003. Well, but that was back when it was a manga, and I was gonna make it into an anime, and it was gonna be all the rage, but it's since developed from not being set in a fantasy Japan to a world that I've been developing since then, and kind of translated the characters into being things that I've made and not things that I've, seen on shows, and not just tropes and all kinds of different,
Yeah, I get you.
It's become my own thing and not just stuff that I've seen on TV.
Become more original.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you what are some of the things that you drew inspiration for that project?
That one in particular, God, that is such an unfinished page. Most of it comes from my dreams. I have really vivid, a lot of them are nightmares, but they're not that bad. A lot of really vivid dreams that are just really freaking weird. And just things, okay, there's that. Wow, I'm really awful at this. And a lot of it actually came from when I took some cultural anthropology classes, and I just fell in love with all of these ancient cultures and even current cultures, and just the different way that people see themselves and see each other and see the world and how things were created. And I love that. And I take a lot of inspiration from different points of view from around the world in different eras. And also Yoshitaka Amano and Alphonse Mucha.
Yeah.
That's how it's pronounced.
I've never known how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, just a whole lot of really weird, whimsical things.
You're the second person so far who said your favourite artist, Amano, and I'm just like,
he's so fabulous. I have the Sky collection of all the
fine so do I. It's like that.
Oh my god, it's just the best thing in the world. It's just the best.
I'll try not to spin off into fangirling over Amano again. I did that one of the last interviews, and he went a bit crazy. But yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Saying that. Is there a sort of preferred medium that you like using with your painting, traditional art stuff?
Oh, watercolor. Watercolor, definitely. I tried a little bit of everything growing up. You're kind of forced to in art classes and stuff like that. And I was sticking with colored pencils for a while until, I realized that the set of colored pencils that I was using and had gotten for Christmas were incredibly expensive and really hurt my hand. So I've since moved on to watercolors, which are still expensive, but I'd like it a lot more because you can't control them as much. So wow, it sounds really bad, but I can't really blame myself for things going wrong because they kind of do what they want a lot of the time. But that's fun because you can't really anticipate what something's going to look like at the end. You just kind of help it along and let it find itself.
Yeah, and the end result, even if it's really messy, always looks really good, I think.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, I don't know, I just love watercolour. I haven't done watercolour in ages because I've had to move on to traditional for my work-based stuff, and I miss it a lot.
Yeah.
I need to kind of do it, try to make time for it. Because I love that stuff. What can I say? So, with the voice acting stuff, what sort of stuff do you do voice acting for?
I have done a Let's Play style fan dub that just recently finished. It was Mogeko Castle, one of the Deep Sea Prisoner RPG Maker games, I think it was.
Okay.
And I've recently started doing some, not official, but fan-made Skyrim mods. Mm-hmm. I've done a few of those, and I have a few original games lined up, but not too much yet.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's making more progress than it's not. But, I mean, they don't have too much under my belt just yet.
Yeah, it's early days yet.
Yeah.
And it's always good to know someone who does voice acting, because I'm looking at getting into games, so if you ever need a voice actor...
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And, wow, I totally blanked out. I don't know what I was going to say, but my ultimate goal is to voice in major video games. Hopefully become a Bethesda voice actress, because I really want to be in an official Elder Scrolls or Fallout game so bad.
Yeah.
I love them.
God, everyone I know wants to work with them. It's a good team to be a part of anyway.
Yeah.
Hang on. My notes are shambles.
Oh, no worries.
So are you, what's your hobbies outside of your work-based stuff?
My hobbies outside of this
like
stuff?
Art and cosplay and voice acting.
Wow, I'm sorry. Just blank. What's my hobbies outside of these things that I do?
Yeah.
Well, I try to keep them as my hobbies as well, because, I mean, if I focus too much on them being work, then they start losing their enjoyment factor, and that is something I just cannot have. But the other things that I like to pile on besides those is belly dancing and writing. I was working on a fantasy novel series for a while until I had to kind of set that aside so I could focus working on my comic, which I guess that would also fall in there. And let's look around this room. Not much other than that besides, oh, and animal care. I used to do a lot of it was glorified dog walking basically.
Okay.
But it was I was a pet care specialist.
Ah, is that the professional term for it?
That was the job title, and I really enjoyed taking care of animals.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I guess gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of that too.
Do you have a... It's alright, it still counts as a hobby. And do you have sort of a favourite game you like playing? Series? Or have you already given that away?
I really don't have a favorite. Grew up with the Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario games. So, I mean, those will always have an insanely special place in my heart, as well as the Final Fantasy series. And Halo was a favorite until I wasn't able to afford the next-gen consoles and haven't really been able to play anything too new since then. But there's other stuff. Lots of stuff that I just can't think of the top of my head. But I do play my N64 regularly.
Oh, wow.
Because that's all that I have. I'm really good at Pokemon Snap. I'm really good at that.
I never played that, but it looks so fun. I never had an N64.
It's so good.
But I am a big Pokemon fan. Of all the main series ones.
That's good. That's good.
It's because I've got questions written down and then I've realised you might have answered them previously in other questions. So it's like, oh.
Oh, I probably wouldn't have remembered anyway.
Okay.
I'm really hopped up on coffee.
I know, you keep like zoning out and like, you know me like this, I don't know. So, I think you've already said, but do you have a favourite or most influential artist?
Amano and Mucha. Any of the above pronunciations, even if they're incorrect, you know who I mean. Those two have inspired everything about my artistic career. I love them.
Awesome. And do you have any... Sorry, the quality's just gone really bad all of a sudden. No. Yeah, no. I'll ask you anyway. Do you have any sort of influences in regards to the other work that you do, like your cosplay stuff?
Do you have any what?
What are your influences, like with your, say, like your costume design stuff?
Oh, that would probably be this cosplayer named Adella.
Okay.
She's the entire reason that I got into it. I remember I was on some forum just scrolling around and I saw a picture of her Ares cosplay, or Aerith, depending. And I couldn't believe just how awesome she looked and how she looked just like her, and I wanted to do it too. So my mom helped me make an Ares costume, and then I went to Anime Expo and Adella was there, just as Ares, and the excitement that I felt was just too much to ever set the hobby aside ever again.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. I got a picture with her. I was all red-faced. It was awesome.
What was she like?
She was so nice. I mean, she was in the middle of a shoot too, so I totally inconvenienced her. But she didn't care. She was all nice. She welcomed me over and we took this picture, and I've just fangirled ever since. She's so wonderful. If you don't know who she is, or if people watching this don't, she's also one of the major directing forces of the Zelda project. She makes their costumes and is the Malin character in the project.
Okay, awesome. What's her name again? Sorry, so I can...
Adella Cosplay.
Cool. So then I can like put a link up and stuff to her work.
She's so wonderful.
Have you been to like a lot of cons then? Like either selling artwork or just cosplaying?
Not a lot of different ones. I've been to Anime Expo since 2005. I missed this year and 2003 due to moving over here to England. Mm-hmm. But I've gone to that one consistently, and I recently went to my first MCM out here this year, and that's been exciting. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest con goer, but I do try to hit at least one every year, and I'm hoping to kind of up that.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Have you got any plans to sell your artwork there?
I do there's a smaller convention up here in Cumbria called MegaCon, and another one that's just started up that already happened but it's coming back next year called Eating Con. And I've been selling art prints and plushies at those.
Oh, wow.
But I'm a little intimidated to sell stuff at the bigger cons. Just, self-conscious and afraid.
Yeah.
Those cost so much to get tables, and without knowing for sure that I'll make that back, I'm just pretty uncomfortable with that.
Yeah. I haven't done cons yet, so I'm kind of like wanted to break into that. But I haven't had time away from my commission work to make original artwork to sell, so it's like that.
Yeah, and a lot of them have really strict rules on the amount of fan art that you can bring, but fan art's all people really want to buy unless they know you and your work and they're familiar with you and want to support you, and it's just all very difficult.
It is difficult. I always find it frustrating that people tend to like more of your fan art than you do your original work. Mm-hmm. I find that a lot on certain websites.
Yeah.
You get a big following based on your fan art and not on your own stuff.
Yeah, and then you go to the cons that don't allow any fan art, and then what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Did you go to a lot of cons in the States?
I've only gone to... I've gone to Anime Los Angeles and Pacific Media Expo also. But since moving out here, I haven't really had the funds to fly back over too often to go to the cons. But I'm hoping that I can, get the income to keep jumping between countries.
Yeah.
I think it's that way.
Well, it is. Yeah, because I know they're a lot more relaxed about fan art stuff over in the States.
Yeah.
They don't mind so much. It's like, yeah. It's fair enough. Yeah, how did you find it moving across here? Like, the UK? big jump?
It's been good, especially since I hate heat, and California has just steadily been getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
I mean, right now isn't a fabulous testament to the coldness of England. I mean, it's cooler than California right now, but it's getting really hot in this loft. But it's been fabulous. Everyone's been super nice. I totally expected to be a little ostracized due to knowing the overall opinion on Americans and how not well thought of, but everyone's been really awesome. And just going to a new country, you have to remember that they're just people, and people aren't the overall opinion that you see on Facebook. So
yeah,
I was all freaked out for nothing.
I think the opinion
awesome
on America isn't aimed at the people, because the thing I found, I've been there twice, is more like the people aren't necessarily represented by their country, sort of thing. So.
Exactly, and I don't know why I thought that it would be that way. I mean, it just kind of into moving jitters, coupled with moving to new country jitters. It just all kind of piled up. But people are just people wherever you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Best way to look at it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go back to America at some point. But...
It's great!
Yeah.
I mean, I probably didn't sell it with the heat, but I mean, there's other places that aren't quite as hot. California is fabulous, and I'm from the Los Angeles area.
Okay.
And we have the best sushi and Mexican food of anywhere. Anywhere. So good.
Bet you miss it.
I really do miss the Mexican food. And the sushi. Although Yo Sushi in London was pretty good.
Bye now. I feel it's an advert. Anyway, back to the questions. I got sidetracked. Sorry.
Alright, dreaming of burritos.
So, like, in between work stuff, are you playing anything at the moment? Any game stuff?
Am I playing any games?
Yeah, currently, at the moment, in between work and stuff.
I'm always playing Skyrim.
Okay.
Always. I never stop playing Skyrim, and every once in a while I'll jump onto my 3DS and play some Super Smash Brothers.
Cool.
I'm pretty good with Zelda, trying to get good with Ganondorf. It's getting there.
Cool. Alright. Sorry from the questions are a bit all over the place today.
Oh, no worries.
You're doing fine, by the way.
Thanks! I'm really awful at these things.
It's fine. I don't know why I decided to start doing them, because I'm crap on camera.
Oh, that's fine. You only get better with practice.
Yeah, exactly. Where did you... Okay, so it's a sort of... Do you want to continue focusing on your 3 different aspects of what you do, or is there one thing you want to like head towards in the future? Like, what's your end goal going to be?
I want to fund my life with voice acting and let cosplay and art continue as just a hobby to kind of relax me and break the day down type thing. And I know with any art, it's really, really difficult unless you really focus on it and just kind of focus all your energy and are dedicated and stuff. And I mean, acting is just another art form. And yeah, so it's not going to be easy, but I really am passionate about having that part of my life be the big money maker.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably still have a job on the side because, girls got to eat, but that's what I want. I want to be a voice actor in major video games and continue to paint and make costumes on the side.
Okay, awesome. Is there something like you'd really... Oh, you've already said video games. Is there anything besides video games that you'd really like to voice act in?
Well, that is my number one.
Yeah.
Major video games would be the dream goal coming true, but I mean, I could settle for, Disney movies and animes and stuff like that.
Could settle for that.
I guess. But yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah. Either that's fine.
I just feel like my feelings for video games are a lot more passionate than they are for movies and stuff, so I might have a funner time doing it, and I might, bring out more of my feelings into it.
Yeah.
As it were.
Okay. Cool. Do you have any questions for me while I'm trying to find some more things to ask you?
What made you want to do this?
Do what?
This thing that you're doing right now.
Oh, the big collective of people and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think how it started, because it's all been a bit full on since it's all kicked off. Well, I work with a lot of people in the States and stuff, quite a lot of music artists and random business owners, and I was like, oh, I'll do like a showcase for them. So I created like a video showing off the work they did, and then I thought afterwards it'd be really cool to do that sort of thing for people like me who would do arty stuff and just like who were trying to like struggling to get work and things like that, to get them exposure. And I thought I'll just get like around 20 people maybe, do it and do one big video, show them off, and then it kind of snowballed.
Oh, that's good. Snowballing's good.
Yeah. So now it's like I'm on my 10th interview and we've got our group set up in the website, and I've got 3 videos coming up that I've got to work on and more in the future and all this other stuff. There's a lot. And this is alongside all mobile work as well, so it's like, oh my god. Bit crazy.
Well, that's fun though.
It is. I like that it's turned into this big monster thing that I have to keep feeding. Very much. But yeah, it's really cool. I really like the fact that everyone's been really like enthusiastic about it. It's really encouraging to keep it going.
Yeah. And I don't think you'll ever really have a shortage, because there's plenty of artists all over the place.
Yeah. I was trying to balance out because I kind of want to get people in the group who aren't all visual artists. I want to get like people from all sorts of different professions.
Yeah, you could get like a more of a specialized community and kind of cover all of your bases type thing eventually.
That's what I'm trying to do. I think I'm after a photographer at the moment. I think we aren't covering photography stuff, so that'd be cool to start for. If anyone knows anyone.
Photographers?
Yeah, I was going to say, if anyone knows anyone who we aren't necessarily covering in the groups, suggest them and I'll look at their work and get that in them and stuff.
Yeah, totally will. And does that cat have a story?
Everyone else thought a cat. I don't know.
That is a cat, right?
Yeah, it's just a cat painting that's always been in the house. I don't know its story.
Oh no, that's fine. It's a very cute cat.
Yeah. Everybody's asked me like I've got this big story behind it. It's like, no, it's just there. Where it lives.
Good cat. And how did you find out about Amano? Was it from Final Fantasy like it was for me? Or was it maybe Vampire Hunter D?
I think, yeah, it was Final Fantasy. I didn't actually know a lot of his work other than that he did the main concepts for the older games. And then like for a project at college, I was like, I'm going to choose him as my artist to do a presentation on. And then when I started doing all the research into his stuff, he like covered a lot of stuff.
I know.
Amazing how much stuff he's done. It's crazy.
It's all just like so beautiful, and all of his different like years look so different. It's just so much of a journey going on. He's so inspiring.
Like when he first started, he was like he looked really like Western style. Like you could see his was it Gustav Klimt stuff, maybe possibly someone like that. He's like it looks very sort of Westernized, and then he moved into his more style the more he sort of carried on. Really, really nice stuff. And I like the fact he just does like big squiggles in pencil and something and then rough, and then he like washes over it in like his ink and it looks amazing. It's like, how the hell did you do that?
It's so good, and it's all so elegant and magical.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just do it with a black and dead thick paintbrush as well, black ink, and it'll just look amazing. How'd you do that?
Such an ass.
I love him.
Cute too.
Yeah. There's a new outfit that's coming out soon, actually. I really want to get it.
It's good.
They break my bank quite badly because I've got quite a lot of it. I need it. If you can't afford actual art, it's the next best alternative.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. If you have no more questions, I can wrap this up. Not to put you on the spot.
I don't think so. Oh, if I had known, I would have tried to prepare something. What's your favorite animal?
My favourite animal?
Yeah, or do you have one?
Yeah, it's probably cats.
Oh,
I
like
cats.
that one.
Yeah, I have a real cat somewhere, but I think it's upstairs in my bed sleeping. I have a big fat cat called Boris.
That's nice.
He's all scared at the moment because a new cat moved in next door. Not just on his own, but a new person's got a cat next door. And he's like this little tiny white cat and he's like terrified of it. And he's like a big fat black cat and he just runs away when he sees it.
Oh.
Yeah. No. He needs to man up a bit. But yeah.
It's a gentle soul.
Yeah. I like cats. We've always had cats, so kind of what I've grown up with.
I respect that.
And they're just entertaining.
Yeah. They're real dopey.
Yeah, they're all crazy. Yeah. What about you? What's your favourite animal?
That's really hard. I like red fox bats.
Okay.
The flying fox bats. And I like skunks and crows.
Okay.
They're all real cute.
Diverse range. I also like red pandas.
Oh, those are so freaking cute.
I know.
Saw them at a zoo once. They were just rolling all over the place. Take one home.
They're really adorable. I've only gotten into them so much because like I've got two really good friends who are like obsessed with them, and he kept sending me pictures of them. I was like, oh, so adorable. Yeah, I like them.
They're so fat.
They've got really good character as well.
Yeah.
So like, where can people find your work?
I have a website.
Mm-hmm.
Moonsquid-illustration.com.
Okay.
I have a DeviantArt account, which is the-moonsquid, and a Facebook page, which is /themoonsquid. I have a Tumblr, but it's not really useful.
Okay.
So I guess that's about it. Oh, and I have a cosplay group, which I do things with, which is Saucetown Cosplay. That's our Facebook group.
Okay.
Facebook /Saucetown Cosplay, all one word.
Okay, I'll get you to send me a link after now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Oh yeah, one last question before we go.
Okay.
Where did the name Moonsquid come from?
It was lack of sleep delirium with online joking with my partner. I don't even know, it just kind of rolled itself out into the ether, and it just, I don't know, but it felt right. It felt right when it happened.
Yeah.
So it stuck.
It's one of those questions I don't like asking, like when you say, hey, where does that name come from? It's like a really like obvious question, but I just like I've always wondered, like it's really random.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you. It just happened, and it felt right because I love the moon and all of those, spiritual things having to do with the moon.
Yeah.
And I like octopods, octopi, octopuses. I like those, but that didn't really lend itself very well to moon octopus. Squid sounded better.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Fair enough. It does sound like you don't really like think anything about it when you hear it. It's really random, but it gels well together, Moonsquid, so...
Oh, good! I thought it sounded quite nice.
Yeah.
Plus, with all that Splatoon stuff happening, I'm feeling real trendy. You know, those
Yeah.
squiggles. It's really good.
Yeah. You're what hip and happening right now.
I know!
Cool, okay. Fair enough. Are you open to commissions and stuff from other projects?
Not right now, because I'm super swamped with everything, but I do offer commissions on occasion. And I do announce that when it happens.
And you can just contact you via your website?
Website and Facebook messaging.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is it. Anything else to ask before we go?
I don't think so.
Okay, awesome. I'd just like to say thank you for joining me for number 10 interview.
Yeah, double digits.
Yeah, I appreciate you joining in as well with the whole network of awesome things.
Of course, it's been great being there. It's been very inspiring and having everybody kind of put ideas in and chats going. It's a really good positive atmosphere, and I fully endorse other people joining it.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. So, yeah, I'll speak to you next time.
Alrighty.
Alright. Bye.